Hi Algebra! This mini lesson is going to help us review how to multiply binomials. Okay, so a binomial is something that has two terms. Okay, take a look at this first example right here. 10x minus 3 to the power of 2. When it says squared, what you need to do is write it out twice. I need to write it out twice. Okay, so this problem is actually 10x minus 3 times 10x minus 3. There's two quantities there. So I'm going to take one of the quantities and I'm going to write it along the top. 10x, don't forget to put the negative. I'm going to add that note right here. Okay, so don't forget the negatives. If you have a minus 3, you need to put the minus on the 3. That's going to matter when we're multiplying. The second binomial, I'm going to write along the left side here. 10x minus 3. So what we're doing when we're multiplying is we're taking these two terms, we're multiplying to fill this box. These two terms are going to multiply to fill that box. Okay, so let's do the first one. 10 times 10 is 100. X times x is x squared. Now I'm going to go to the second one. 10 times negative 3 is negative 30 with an x. Okay, this one right here. 10 times negative 3 is again negative 30 x. And negative 3 times negative 3 makes positive 9. Okay. Here's another thing you have to remember, okay? We have to write out our official answer. Okay, we have to write down all the terms. But don't forget, along the diagonal here is usually where you find some like terms. And when you have like terms, you have to add them together. Okay, so the first term is simply the one with the highest power, 100x squared. Along the diagonal, negative 30x's and another negative 30x's combined to make negative 60x. And then we have the constant plus 9. Okay, let me show you one more example here. This one has 3x minus 7 times 3x plus 7. So something unusual is going on here. They're not identical like this one. They're a little different. Okay, so I'm going to put 3x minus 7 across the top. Don't forget that negative sign. Does it matter if I put the first one on the top or the side? Nope, doesn't matter. I'm just going to choose to put the second binomial here, 3x and a positive 7, but you have to put the entire thing. You can't put part of them here and part of them there to keep them together. Okay, and now it's time to multiply. 3 times 3 is 9. X times x is x squared. Okay, second box, positive times negative is negative. 7 times 3 is 21. Don't forget the x. Okay, see, as we're going, the power of x's is getting smaller. Right here, 3 times 7 is 21x. And if you multiply two numbers, there are no x's. This is just negative 49. Okay, and here's my like terms on the diagonal. So the final answer for this one, 9x squared. When I combine these like terms, positive 21x minus 21x, those just cancel out. So I'm not going to write anything. They're gone. And finally, negative 49. And that's how you multiply binomials. I think it's time for me to go to the grocery store, guys. The only fresh produce I have in my house right now is one apple. I'm trying to only go to the store once every couple of weeks, and I think it's time. I only have apples left.